Do you think there's going to be a big issue on the high street, not necessarily for the businesses themselves, but for the property owners who are losing hand over fist at the moment, huge incomes from their tenants?
Yeah, I mean, commercial property, there's two things there. There's the high street and there's a commercial property. It's interesting in terms of, let's talk about the high street for a second. I was at a board meeting yesterday with, it was a virtual board meeting of a client that's an e-commerce brand, and they don't have stores. And he's like, it's been Black Friday almost every day since mid-March for them.
Wow.
And they're like in growth of 60, 70% year on year. And they're worried now because they're like, is it going to, when everything opens on Monday, are people going to start spending again in the shops? And the reality of it is, I don't know the answer to that question, so we'll have to see what happens. But there's been some winners, and e-commerce brands that we look after have seen huge winning lines throughout this. So they will have to see what happens now. Is it a 3-month hike and then a dip? And I noticed, if you look at, I've seen an article today from JD Sports, and they're getting ready to open on Monday, and they seem quite buoyant in being able to maneuver in order to make the 2 meter distance, which might even become a 1 meter distance, work in their stores. Now, the reality of it is they were a good, successful business pre-coronavirus, so they probably got the ability to pivot and the financial stability to pivot on coming out. So I'm sure they'll be fine.